Sony, I got one question for you, man. Because I thought we left crossplay back in 2018. I thought that was a done deal. I thought Sony, you had come to terms with it. You decided we're going to move forward with it because not only is Xbox pushing for it, but Nintendo is. Excuse me. And we all know how very anti-consumer Nintendo has been for the past, well, forever. We know. Especially those of us who love Nintendo when they created the YouTube program or whatever the fuck you want to call that. They canceled that as soon as the Switch came out. They saw how bad that was hurting. I'm also fully, I fully believe that that's the reason why they went to crossplay. That's why they adopted it. You know, they were like, yes, we will do this. Sony, if you're really looking at it from the perspective of if they can only play on PlayStation, that if their buddy has an Xbox, you really think he's gonna go and get an Xbox, or you think he's gonna go to PS4 so he can play with his friend on Xbox on the PS4? Bruh, I don't know if you're just stuck in 2002, but this 2019, the Switch and Xbox are pretty okay machines here in 2019. Okay? Not only that, they have, especially on Nintendo, they have very competent ports of these games. Okay? You don't need to go to the PS5 generation with more dirt than you already have. You need to go ahead and you need to just level this shit out. Be like, fuck it. Crossplay everything. Just say it. Let them say it. Bam, it's done. Because PlayStation in 2019, you still can't change your screen name. Yes, that is still a thing you can't do on PlayStation. Do you not understand how annoying that can be? Do you realize that if you're playing this thing like we want you to come to PlayStation, so you have to play on PlayStation, do you not understand that there's choices in 2019 and they're actually decent decisions? This isn't 2013 where PlayStation 4 is the only machine out there that's competent, at least looking wise. This is not what's going on anymore. The Xbox One has completely changed from 2013. It's not the same system anymore. Hell, it hasn't been the same system basically since 2016 when they released the Slim, I do believe. It hasn't been the same since then. Alright? And you need to acknowledge this. When you're doing good, Sony, you're doing great. You're like, yay, we're winning, hooray. However, you forget that the person in front has to work the hardest. Has to honestly work the hardest if you want to be number one. Not only do you have to work the hardest, you have to perform the best. And unfortunately, Sony, you have actually stopped performing the best since the PS2. I understand numbers, I get it. Well, they're the best-selling console this generation. Okay, have some financial issues with Sony and go through their customer service and tell me what a joy that is. Alright? Let's not forget, Sony is the company who had the security breach. That wasn't Microsoft first. That was Sony. Sony had the breach, and it cost them more money than they should have ever had to have been cost. I mean, and it's not like, oh, it was just PS3. No, it's been consistent this generation too. Sony's down. So, Sony is sending out emails to customers about the legit name. Sony is sending out I'm sorry's for your account getting hacked. Still happening in this generation. Something that should have stayed in the PS3 generation is in the PS4 generation. Alright? Now, I know that doesn't sit well with a bunch of people because they want to just believe the best of Sony no matter what. However, in order to be number one, you have to beat number one. And unfortunately, at this point in time, nobody's really number one because they all kind of fell to shit last generation. The only one to survive last generation is actually the worst one this generation, which is Xbox. And that's if I take Nintendo out of the equation. If I take Nintendo out of the equation, yes, Xbox 360 was the best one. But if I throw Nintendo in there, unfortunately, both PS3 and fucking Xbox both couldn't hold a candle to the damn original Wii cell. So that being said, PlayStation, understand there is so much. There's so many glaring issues within the PS4 generation that are still present right now, that are looking to move into the PS5 generation, and you don't understand on how thin, how razor thin, like, touch it breaks wire you are on. Are you not following me? PlayStation 4 is not making money. Number one selling console, completely broke. That's the company which is home to the PlayStation right now. You cannot afford this kind of publicity. You cannot afford this kind of shit going on in the company. Get behind crossplay or get the fuck out of the way. Because I'm telling you, if you keep going down this road you're on with all this fuckery, you will not last in the PS5 generation. You will actually close your doors. Because people are getting sick of it. Xbox is becoming more Xbox 360 every day, which is something appealing to a lot of the customers, especially considering over half your customers this generation were Xbox fans last. So, get your head out of your ass. You in no way, shape, or form even deserve the remote privilege to say you have your head up your ass. For a company to have the best-selling gaming console right now, but be seeing zero fucking profit from it, it's not a good look. It's not. You can easily be number one. Easily. But where is the money? The money doesn't exist. Article already came out this year talking about how you're losing money. Did a video on it. Because I've been knowing this for a long time. It's like you're just now catching up. This generation for PlayStation was supposed to be a hell of a lot different. You can say I'm wrong all you want to. Just imagine. Just take 2 seconds, if you will. Imagine the PS4 had to go up against the Xbox 360 with the life the 360 had. Imagine that. Imagine had PlayStation 4 come out and their main competitor is Xbox. Well, imagine Xbox has the same appeal as the 360 for the Xbox One launch. Imagine that. You're telling me that this generation would have happened this way? Oh, you're fucking full of it. Shit.